Hey girl, hey, let's just jump right into it. And what is it? I want to talk about toxic people at your workplace. Or is it that your workplace is toxic? Now, let's just, stew on that for a minute. Do you know? Cuz I really feel like, guys, I feel like there is definitely a difference, and there is like a mosquito or something flying around um in my space. So let's just put that out there right quick. Um and I do not have a fly net to smack it down. So we just gonna keep on pushing. So you may see it going in and out. I'm sorry, but hey. But do you know the difference? Do you realize that at your workplace, wherever you may work, and you may work in corporate America, guys, I think there is no job site, there is no place that is limited when it comes to toxic people working there. Fancy, why do you say that? Fancy, what are you talking about? I think a lot of times people do not take into consideration that I find wherever you work, you could work at a Fortune 500 company, which is corporate America. You could work in a hospital, in the healthcare field, be a nurse, be a doctor, you name it, whatever profession. And I think, guys, there are some severe toxic people there. I don't think their degree or not having a degree matters. If a person is just, a toxic person, is just a negative person, is a Debbie Downer, is just a person that is literally here for all of the shenanigans. And I feel like, and please leave in the comments if you agree or disagree. I feel like they are everywhere. They are everywhere. They are not just, you know, somebody that you've heard of in passing. I think we all have come across toxic people, because depending on who you are and how you are, if you are a calm, laid back individual, you want to just come to the job, get the job done. And then you got Sally over here that has a problem with everything on every day. She going through I don't know what at home. She talking about whatever's happening at home. She talking about every single body at the job. If that's a woman, if it's a female, I believe there is somebody like that at everybody's job. You got managers or higher ups, whatever we want to call them, people that play games like, you like, what do you got going on? You got people that are managers, that are, again, higher ups, and you're looking at them like, where did you get your degree and why did they give it to you? Because you don't dress the part, you don't speak the part, you don't act the part, but yet and still you're somebody's superior. Like, make that make sense? And guys, I think a lot of times, this is my personal belief, I think people, when they come to jobs, they come with their representative. It's just like a relationship. They come with the representative of who and how they possibly want to be, but is that really them? Absolutely not. So they come dressed the part. They may look put together. They may speak in a way that seems professional. They, speak clearly. They are very articulate, and there is no sense of shenanigans at the time when they're doing an interview. But baby, once they get the job, good and got the job, oh, all all hell breaks loose, because now you like, wait a minute, you don't even speak like that. You talk like this, and you ignorant, and you trying to figure out like how in the world. And guys, I think, like, just like I said, people send their representatives, and then when you're, especially when you're at a job and you've been there for a substantial amount of time, you hear all of the shenanigans, and I do mean all of the shenanigans. As I am seeing here on YouTube, guys, people are talking about leaving their jobs, quitting their jobs, like, and I did do another vlog on that, basically my car chats. Feel free to check that out, because this is something I really feel some type of way about, guys. I hope and I pray that anybody that comes across any vlogs that I am doing or have done, that if you do decide to leave your job, please have a plan. Do not just jump on the bandwagon of, because you hear a lot of people saying, you know, they quit their job, they want to quit their job. I'm a firm believer it is definitely different strokes for every person. Okay, you cannot just jump onto one thing just because Sally Mae said it over there and it works for her. It may work for her and it may just fall apart for you. But why am I saying all of this, guys? Because I think people really don't realize that why people are toxic at all of these different jobs, because people are hurting out here in these streets. Like, that's the bottom line, guys. People are hurting. They have all type of problems. And even though this is a time in life where we hear so much more about mental health and therapy and do this and do that, there is still stigmas. Like, believe you me when I tell you, there is still stigmas toward things. And there is people that still, for whatever reason, they do not seek counsel for help of things in a mental capacity. There are still tons of people that feel like, first of all, they don't even have a problem. They looking at you like you crazy, because in their mind, there's nothing wrong with them. The fact that they're complaining all day, every day, doesn't bother them in the least. Because another thing I think, guys, that people are not thinking about, people are unhappy out here. People are miserable because for an assortment of reasons. Some of the reasons why people are all of these different ways is because they do have mental health issues. Like, think about that. A person walking around with mental health issues that are undiagnosed, that they don't even realize. They don't realize, nor has anyone outright pointed it out to them, that they have some type of mental issue. And because they may pose a degree or this or that, you know, they basically looking at you like, how dare you? What are you talking about? You're not certified, or you don't have the credentials to talk to me like that, to be able to tell me this or that. But why am I saying all of this? Because I think this is part of why so many different things are going on at these jobs, why people are feeling like, look, I got to get out of here. I got to go do this other thing, because you have so much toxicity at a job, because you have so many people, for whatever reason, they're miserable. But why are people so miserable? Why are these things going on? Because some people, not all, but some people living beyond their means. Some people, you know, when we grouping all these things together, there is so many variables to stuff that you don't know. If I work at McDonald's now, and I'm not saying that, guys, to shame anyone or any capacity. I'm just using it as an example. But if I work at McDonald's and I am not, let's be clear now, I am not the general manager at the McDonald's, and I'm a supervisor, or I'm like a regular shift manager or something to that effect, well, I could tell you right off the bat, the money that they making is not a lot. It's not a lot. So when we say it's not a lot, when you're talking about people, and I think a lot of people are not diving into this section of things with jobs. When you're talking about people that are making, one person that is making under $50,000 a year, right? But they have a household of like 4 or 5 people, and nobody else is working, and you the one person that's working, baby, that 50,000 is like a year. And you in a household with like 4 or 5 people, and it's just you, baby, that's like getting $100 a week. Okay, in 2024, that's like getting $100 a week if you have a whole host of things going on. So what am I saying? You're going to be miserable, okay? You are going to feel some type of way. Your outlook on things is going to be a little dim, because what do they say? It's like it's slim pickings inside of there. So why am I saying this? Because as I'm seeing all the different things, I really believe in my heart, like, people are not taking into consideration why are people feeling so stressed out, and why people are feeling like this is a rat race and I don't want to be a part of this and that. You have to have all the other pieces. Like, you really have to have all of the other pieces. So guys, if you think there's some validity in what I said, please leave in the comments. And until the next time, bye for now.